Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're going to present to you about our case study 2, which is the fire safety in ZCY Legacy Berhad paper production industry. First is the fire safety plan. The fire safety plan includes signage, alarm system, emergency exit, floor warden, PPE and ERT. For signage is important to alert people to potential hazard, also to provide emergency information and to ensure safety compliance. This includes signs for fire exit, emergency assembly area, hazardous area and safety equipment. Next, ERT team should test the alarm system and check the emergency exit way. After that is the floor warden. Floor warden is an individual responsible for assisting with emergency and response within a building or facility, typically during a fire or other emergency situations. Floor warden is one of the building's emergency response team and play an important role in ensuring safety of occupants. Next is the personal protective equipment, PPE. For fire safety is designed to protect firefighters, individuals and those who works in the fire hazard environment from various risks. The ERT team should have been trained to ensure safety for occupants. Next is the ERT organization. Emergency response team is a group of trained individuals or professionals organized to respond quickly and effectively to various types of emergencies or disasters. The ERT team should be trained and the minimum is 4 staff per team. Staff involved is Auni Batrisyia SAFIAH binti AZIZAN, ADLINA binti ADNAN, FATIN NURULAIN binti ABDUL RAHMAN ASRI, and SAIEF MUHAMAD IDRIS bin SAIEF BUKHORI.
There are several fire control methods. The first is a fire extinguisher. A fire extinguisher is a handheld active fire protection device usually filled with a dry or wet chemical used to extinguish or control small fires, often in emergency. The second is sprinkler alarm. Sprinkler alarm means an approved device installed so that any water flow from a sprinkler system equal to a greater than that from single automatic sprinkler will result in an audible alarm signal on the premise. That is a smoke detector. Smoke detector is an electronic fire protection device that automatically senses the presence of smoke as a key indication of fire and sounds a warning to building occupants. Lastly is a fire blanket.
Alright, so I'm going to talk about point number 4, which is methods of fire protection. I'm going to highlight 4 content on this point, which is way to use fire extinguisher, exit plan, signage and fire alarm systems. So for way to use fire extinguisher, we have 5 ways, which is you have to pull the safety pin. This will release the pressure seal on the extinguisher. Second, we have to aim the nozzle at the base of the fire. Be sure to keep the extinguisher upright. Third, we have to squeeze the trigger. This will release the extinguishing agent. Fourth, we have to sweep the nozzle from side to side. Be sure to cover the entire fire. And lastly, we just continue extinguishing the fire until it is completely out. For the second content is exit plan. Exit plan is needed to protect the safety of occupants in the event of a fire or other emergency. An exit plan can help to ensure that everyone can evacuate the building quickly and safely. An exit plan also can help to minimize property damage by ensuring that occupants evacuate the building quickly and the firefighters are able to assess the fire quickly. Exit plan should be near the reception desk, near the main entrance to the building, in the elevator, lobby and every room on each floor in the buildings. Email to all staff on emergency exit plan map and let them know on how to evacuate from the building by doing evacuation practical tests. Next is signage. Signage is to help people find their way out in an emergency. When people are in a panic, they may not be able to think clearly or remember the way out of a building. Exit signs provide a clear and easy to follow guide to safety. It is also to help people evacuate quickly and efficiently. In an emergency, every second counts. Exit signs can help people to evacuate quickly and efficiently, which can reduce the risk of injury or death. It is also to comply with building codes and new regulations. Most building codes require exit signs to be installed in all public and commercial buildings. Lastly is fire alarm systems. An alarm as soon as a fire is detected, giving people more time to evacuate safely even if they are not in the immediate vicinity. This can help to prevent people from entering a dangerous area. The siren can be used to signal an evacuation, ensuring that everyone leaves the building safely. It also can be used to activate other fire safety systems, such as sprinkler systems and emergency exits. This can help to further protect people and property in the event of a fire. Overall, sirens play an important role in fire safety in companies by detecting fires early, warning people of fires and signaling evacuation.
For number 5, for emergency evacuation, as you can look at the exit plan, you are in the middle office on the second floor. When you hear the fire alarm siren that detect the smoke, please remain calm and go to the assembly point with the exit emergency route. From the middle office, you have 2 routes that you can go from there to go to assembly point. First, get up from the office and turn right, and you can see the meeting room on your left. After you see the meeting room, you just go to the right and you can see the admin office on the left, and the primary exit is on the front, and you just need to go straight to the primary exit and get out the building. Assemble everyone on the building to start the head count. If you are in the middle office that close to the loading department, you must get out from the office and go to the nearest stairs on your left from the office that can go to the loading department exit. After get out from the loading department exit, you need to turn right and go behind of the building to go to the second assembly point from secondary exit. After that, we assemble all the people on the building to start the head count. If you are from the office that near to engineering maintenance department, you have 2 route emergency exit that you can go to the assembly point. First, if your office are facing to the lunchroom, you can go to the second assembly point from secondary exit by get out from the office and go to the right, and then you just go straight until you see the meeting room on your left and go to the right to the secondary exit. You just go to the right to the secondary exit, and then you already arrive at the second assembly point. But if you are at the office that close to the stairs that lead to the engineering maintenance department, you can just get out from the office and turn left, plus you need to use the stairs to go to the engineering maintenance department exit. Turn left and you already arrive at the assemble at the second assembly point. Other than that, if you are in the meeting room and lunchroom, you can simply get out from the room and turn right to go to secondary exit to make you arrive to second assembly point. But if you are in the toilet or prayer room, you have 2 routes to exit the building. First, you can go straight to the admin and turn left, and you already arrive at assembly point from primary exit. For the second route is from prayer room that you can go to the engineering maintenance department exit, that you just need to get out from the prayer room and turn right and need to go straight to the engineering maintenance department exit, and you already arrived to the assembly point. Other than that, if you are from the manager office, you are highly recommended to go to the second assembly point to ease the floor warden to make the head count much easier. So from manager office, you just need to turn left and go straight to the secondary exit and assemble at second assembly point. After that, for people who are from admin, must go to the assembly point from primary exit because that is the nearest route to go to assembly point. And lastly, for the floor warden at assembly point must be the officer from admin. Other than that, for the second assembly point, floor warden must be the officer from manager office to check all the people on the building to make a head count. That's all from me.